Do you really want to know the secrets towards a better relationship, better health, and better emotional well-being? Watch this episode in which I will be discussing the benefits of mental health. Hello everyone, I am Marwan. Welcome to my channel Inspired Humanity. Today we are discussing the benefits of mental health. Mental health plays a crucial role in our relationships. In other words, it gives us the tools toward achieving better relationships, better friendships, and better intimacy. When we are in good mental health, we can start building relationships based on love, trustworthiness, affection, compassion. However, if we are suffering or experiencing any mental illness such as anxiety, depression, anger, hostility, this would negatively impact the way we interact with others, the way people perceive us, and the health of our relationship. In other words, if I'm always negative, feeling hostility towards others, being a passive-aggressive person, people would tend to fly away. I would lose some of my friends, and even it would impact my family, my friends, my society, my peer group. And instead of me becoming or being that positive force in that setting, I'll become a negative force, which unfortunately might lead in me being isolated or my friends and the people around me fleeing away. Also, better mental health would help us to avoid conflicts and problems with friends, families, and our surrounding. And it would also allow us to become more accepting to others, more compelling, and more attractive. Mental health affects our physical well-being. There is a crucial link between mental health and our physical health. If we are mentally unhealthy or if we are experiencing any kind of mental illnesses, this would have a negative impact on our anxiety. It would even affect our heart rate. It will affect our blood pressure, the way our brain functions, the way we perceive the world, and the way that our body would react and interact with its surroundings. When we are angry or when we are depressed or when we are feeling that deep sadness, we tend to become lazy. We stop progressing, we stop doing activities. The mind and the body connection is well established. The way our mind functions affects the way the body functions. That's why in order for us to be fully active, physically healthy, physically achieving, we need to have a good mindset, a good health, and a better mental health. Mental health is related to our emotional well-being. Imagine when you are feeling irritated, sad, angry. How would you interact or behave, or how would it affect your day or affect others? That's why a negative mind would make you feel down, would make you feel hopeless, would make you feel lazy, a failure, a loser, inferior. All these negative emotions, if we allow them to conquer our mind and our body and our own perception, it would create a negative narrative. It would even result in us seeing the world in a negative, dark, and gloomy way. And that's what we need to avoid. Therefore, if we are taking good care of our emotions and if we are aware of our emotions and we address them into the right direction, we can become more productive, more successful, more positive, more active, and more moving forward towards accomplishing our goals and achieving what we need to achieve. One of the main reasons why it is really important to look after our mental health is because it affects our productivity and it will induce financial stability. It helps our mind to strategically think, to strategically plan, to be able to analyze, conclude, understand, come up with new plans, be ready to face adversities. It also allows us to be courageous in taking wise risks. It gives us wisdom, prudence. We can come up with entrepreneurial projects, be able to find the best job for us. All these benefits are the results of a better mental health. Mental health is linked to societal factors. It affects our presence with society and the way we interact with the society. Research is showing that poor mental health leads to crime, violence, higher suicide rate, higher addiction, higher substance abuse, and higher deterioration in humanity. Also, children and adults who are experiencing poor mental health are more prone and open to abuse, neglect, and experience behavioral issues, experience lots of life struggles, pain. Also, people with poor mental health would find it very difficult to build relationships, to find acceptance, to find validation, to maintain good relationships, to contain good standards in life, and they become fully isolated, they become hopeless, the suicidal rate and the suicidal ideation would increase. And why is that? It's because our brain is incapable of functioning well that would allow us to see the reality of life instead of being victims to the false beliefs due to our poor mental health. And thus, once we achieve that better mental health, that's when we become more successful in society and create that preventive protection against all the negative points that were discussed previously. If our mind is unhealthy, we tend to lose interest in things we used to do. That's why we start dropping our hobbies, our sports activities, engaging with people, and in result, we become more sad, angry, more negative, hopeless, slothful, lazy. All these negative traits are a result because our mind is not functioning in a good way. Also, if our mind is unhealthy, we will feel anxiety, depressed, overwhelmed. We tend to lose meaning of our life. We tend even to lose our own identity. We start the incapability of comprehending or understanding what is going on. We tend to lose our sense of why. We tend to lose the purpose of life and why am I being born? Why am I in this world? And what is my value? We need to take good care of our mental health to achieve our maximum capacity, our maximum productivity, and become more meaningful to ourselves and to society. Mental health enables us to build communities, families, and a more productive and successful world. When we have a good mindset, when our mind is fully healthy, that's when we can lend our supporting hand to people, to society. That's when we are capable of showing love to everyone, support, compassion, and be there ready to help anyone who asks for that help. Furthermore, it also makes us become advocates for the well-being of others and the well-being of the whole world. A good mental health allows us to achieve our fullest potential. When our mind is healthy, we tend to become courageous, wise, and more resilient. It allows us to move forward, to become a better version of ourselves, to become life explorers, to become in connection with our own being, with our own emotions, and have that power and courage to explore other human beings. That sense of connection between humanity should be established, but this requires a stable and healthy mind to be able to learn and understand how we can bond together in a very productive and healthy way, how we can work within the world to produce a more compelling, successful, productive world, and how we could work towards the well-being of the society and achieve the common good. This is the end of the episode. It is time for the exercise. Write down 4 benefits of mental health that I didn't mention. Just sit with yourself and try to think what benefits a healthy mind can produce and what benefits a healthy mind could provide. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, follow me on social media, and let us inspire humanity.